Hi everybody, this is Bonnie and I'm coming to you with a bonus 10 weeks of Halloween. I just had this one last card sitting over there and I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it up. It'll be a bonus. So this is a bonus 10 weeks of Halloween. So this is going to be the card we're going to make. Isn't it wonderful? So I want to give you my website here. It's bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net in case you see any of the products that you'd like to purchase here that I've got in the video, and you can click in the description box below. While I also have you here, there's a little pink square over in the right hand corner of this video, and if you click on that little pink square, it's going to tell you when I upload any videos, and that would be a wonderful support if you click on that. And also if you click the little bell, then it'll notify you right away. So I hope that you guys will do that, and let's dive right into this little card. Is it not cute? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring in the emboss and cut machine, and we are going to emboss this piece of black paper. This machine came out September 1st, and not sure where my videos are going to land on what day, but anyways, you can purchase this now. And you need platform 1, and we're going to skip platform 2, and we're going to do platform 3. And then we've got this embossing folder. Now, this was one of Stampin' Up's embossing folders from last year, but they got a pretty cool one in there this year too. So if you don't have this one, you can purchase the one that is in there from last year, or from this year. I just got this one and I don't need several, so I figured I would just keep this one for a couple years until I decide to upgrade. So we're going to put that in there, and then we're going to put the sandwich, and then we're going to put our number 3 in, and we're going to emboss this right through. So here is what that looks like. Is that not cool? And the one they've got this year is really cool too. It's got several spider webs, so it's kind of different. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. Use what you have. So now I'm going to bring in some Blackberry Bliss and a piece of Whisper White. So let's work on the piece of Whisper White first. Now this piece of Whisper White is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. The stamp sets that I'm going to be using today are the right triangle stamp set, and this is on page 35 of the annual catalog. And then I am going to be using the festive corners, and this one is in the holiday catalog. So we're going to bring in this. Yes, I could have used the bigger block for this. I have that, but I'm only going to be using this little section of it, and the big block is kind of hard to hold, so I wasn't worried that this part was hanging off. So what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing in the Blackberry Bliss first, and we're going to dab up the corner of this. About that much. That looks about right. And then starting way down here, I'm going to go in a little. There's no two that's probably going to be the same or right, because it all depends on just where you push this down. Okay, so right about there. While I have it out, we're going to dab it up again, and I'm just going to kind of come up here a little ways and not go in not quite as far as I did the first time, but we're going to go in there. So now we've got that, and I'm going to bring in my cleaning tool. You can use the purple chamois that they have. I just like my good old time favorite regular scrub for when I'm in my craft room. It's just a lot easier for me. And now I'm going to bring in the pumpkin pie, and I've got this all cleaned off. I'm going to double check, and I'm going to stamp this up with the pumpkin pie. And this time I'm not going out as far as this one, but farther than this one. And I'm going to overlap. I think that gives it a cool little texture. And then I'm going to do it again. And then this time the same thing. Oh, I got ink on me and I got something right there. I hope I can hide it. Gotta be careful. And so right about here, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not going out as far, but not in, and it's okay if it overlaps. Oops, and I'll see I didn't go up far enough on that, but that's okay. Let's clean it up and we'll just add another purple one, or Blackberry Bliss up there. I think that'll be perfectly fine. So we're gonna stamp this up right here. Just the edge of it, because that's all I need. And I'm just going to add another one right there. Oh, it's okay. It kind of went over a little bit too far onto my orange, but I think it's going to be fine. All right, so let's get these colors out of the way. Well, no, we still need them. Sorry, I was going to say because we don't need them, but we still do need them. But first, let's add all our other stuff. Now I've got this Trick or Treat. It's like a corner, it's a corner from the Festive Corners. This Trick or Treat right here, a Happy Halloween. And I'm going to put this one right up here, fairly in this corner, like so. And when you're doing these ones, it's easy to rock it because it is like only in the corners. So just be careful and kind of push it on the other sides. So there we go. So now we got that. So now what I need to do is I need to add a spider. Now I went and on this one you can see I stamped my spider first. Then when I went to draw the line, it came right over where my K was. And I wasn't happy with that at all. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to bring in a ruler. And I'm going to make sure that my line, because I end up using the black Stampin' Right marker for the first, oh, wrong end. I always grab the wrong end. And I'm going to just put this right here, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to draw it down. Now, this may not be as thick as the one that we're going to stamp, but it will be. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, but this time I'm going to go through the T and the R and the C, which won't be as bad as when I went through that one. Okay. So now we're going to take our little spider, we're going to stamp it up. This could be the tricky part, and I'm going to have to get my head down here. So hopefully, if my head's in the camera, I'm very sorry. So we want to line this dot up with that line that's there. Oh, not too bad. And then this one, because I don't want it quite down as far, I'm going to line it up even more. And hopefully I did it. There, I did. It's a lot better. But you could see the difference in the lining. It's like a little thicker to me. You could either go back over it with a Stampin' Up blend. The Stampin' blends here, this is the dark. I would definitely recommend putting your ruler back down and putting it on the ruler too. So you're getting it on the ruler and on the, and that made it bleed. So I don't know, maybe this isn't the best solution because I made it bleed right there. Maybe it makes it look more spooky, but I'm not 100% sure what would be the best way, but you need a thicker marker than this. This is just too fine of a tip. I don't know if you could tell. You need one that's a little bit wider that you could do that better with there. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to leave it alone. It gives it character, I guess. And now I'm going to bring in a piece of Post-it note because I want some spiders down here on the bottom. So I'm going to bring in this piece of Post-it note. I'm going to stamp up only the bottom of my spider. as little as I can there, like that. And then I am going to stamp this. Now I gave a little line, which is what I did not want. I'm just batting 1,000 here with this card. Okay. And then I'm going to put that one down. Well, and it gave a little line there too. I didn't want little lines, but I got little lines, but we're going to keep going with it, guys. This is what happens when you make mistakes. Okay, so now I'm going to take the orange pumpkin pie, and I'm just kind of like stamping these here and there, no particular places, I guess. I just kind of want some color. And then I'm going to clean this stamp pad off, or this dots. And I'm going to add the Blackberry Bliss. So now I got some Blackberry Bliss on there. It's coming along quite cute. I'm not a fan of the little extra strings down here. I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but I have little extra strings. I did not want them on there. That was the whole point of the Post-it note, but I must not have had it down far enough. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. So now we can put the card together. So we're going to put this on here. I just had it sitting here. This was one of those cards that I was thinking about doing, but then I thought, no. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we are going to add this piece of that we went ahead and embossed onto this card. So we're going to put that right on there. And then this one, we're going to pop up. So I'm going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to get some black ones. And I'm going to add a few of these. Okay. And then we'll put this one right in the center. This. And then I have some very old, these were some old enamel dots that Stampin' Up! Used to sell. And I'm just trying to use them up. I'm going to use the purple in the pumpkin pie. But any enamel dots, you can, use them, decorate them, or you can color them with the blend. So any ones that you have will work. I just figured it needed some of these enamel dots. I'm going to put this one right up here over top of that little dot, but yet over top of that ink. So that's pretty cute. It's not bad. It does have its few little flaws since I did that with the blend. This one I really screwed up, but this one isn't bad. That just makes it look a little spookier. And other than that, I think it came out pretty good, guys. I could probably take the gel pen and maybe go over top of that. But really, I think it came out good. I hope you guys enjoyed the bonus card.